Hey guys, another Gen 5 battle here, so let's get started. I don't know who it's against. Anyway, whatever. He leads off with a ulgamoth, or however you pronounce it, and I lead off with Garchomp. He switches, probably fearing a Stone Edge or something. I don't carry a Stone Edge, and go for a Dragon Tail, thinking he's probably going to... That's far too loud. Balls, I've only just woke up. Butterfly Dance. God, anyway. So, he goes for a Shadow Ball as I go for a Dragon Claw, expecting him to set up a sub. Gengar's currently sub now, and in a lot in this generation. I know they did in Gen 4, but it's like everyone seems to carry it in this one. It's really annoying. He goes for Destiny Bonds, which is kind of odd because I wouldn't have killed him on this turn, but I am a bulky one with rocks, which, you know, I made this team like a month ago. This match was like a month ago, and I made the team 2 weeks before that, so I thought I was being kind of original, you know. Bulky Garchomp, who uses that? Apparently the answer is now everyone. I keep seeing this all the time. I don't know why. Scarf is so much better. It's not that good a wall, but I don't know, I'm just using it because I like Garchomp and I didn't want to use this Garchomp, but never mind. Point is, rocks up, and he brings out on a Kunisu, and I switch into my Shubagaru, I think it's called, which is just an amazing Pokemon. I think it's my next match to just see how awesome this thing is, but I managed to take 2 outrages from this thing, go for an X-Scissor, which doesn't actually do that much, because I'm max attack, which kind of disappointed me a little bit, but I take a third, no problem. My Swarm gets activated, and I just whip him with an X-Scissor now. So, that is a big dirt to this team gone, because obviously, on a Kunisu, my main wall on this team is Garchomp, so it will kill me. So, that's nice. He goes up to this Raikou, and I think I just stay in for death for the now, because I don't want him to set up a sub. But he goes for an Aura Sphere, which is okay. It's shiny, so I should have thrown off the Aura Sphere coming. And I go for Toxic now. I don't know why. Can't remember. But I do. Why did I do that? Ah, that's right. I thought it was Specs, so I predicted a switch. But it's apparently it's not Specs. It's not Leftovers, it's not Life Orb. I really don't know what this thing is. I'm leaning towards maybe an Expert Belt or a Sugarberry or something, I don't know. And Shadow Balls are doing quite a lot. I am pretty bulky, that's how I'm taking them in the first place. I don't have any special attack EVs, they're all in HP. So, I think I just go for a Psychic on this turn. Just because Shadow Ball is doing more than I'm recovering, so it's better I just die. And that's what I do, I die. But Raikou is almost dead, and I go out into Kachondo for the obvious fake out, which I don't do. I go for Stone Edge in case it switches into Gengar, and I outspeed, which is I wasn't expecting. Must be modest. Brings out the Gengar now. I know the Destiny Bond is coming, but at the same time, I think that Gengar outspeeds everything on my team. So something's going to have to die for this Gengar to die. So, turns out it's going to be Kachondo. It's kind of annoying, because I love Kachondo. Him dying is always bad, but what can you do? So, he goes out into Notori as I go out into my Garchomp. Only this isn't my Garchomp. This is my Zoroark. Yay, I'm using one! It's actually not that good a Pokemon, to be honest, but I don't know, I wanted to use one. Dark type's my favourite, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I predict him to be Scarf, don't want to take a Brave Bird, so I go into my Chomp. And he goes for a Fly, which really weird. But you'll see now. It actually does a hell of a lot. I was not expecting that much, so I guess he just doesn't want to take the recoil damage, which makes sense when you are weak to Stealth Rock. That's why I never put Brave Bird on my Hunch Crow in Gen 4, but whatever. So, his Ulgamoth comes in, takes half from Stealth Rock damage. He goes for the Bug Buzz. It's going to take me out. But I can just go into Zoroark now. I know I outspeed. And I'm just going to take it out with a Night Burst. Only it doesn't die. Which means I've got only one poke left. He's got two. One this super fast, powerful Ulgamoth. The other one is a probably Scarf Wargo. I'm going to need a miracle to pull this off. But my last guy is... It's Hunch Crow! He's back! I brought him back! It's Hunch Crow! I bring him in, I go for a Sucker Punch. Takes him out, doesn't even bother trying to Butterfly dance to avoid it. The last guy is the Scarf Screaming Wargo. And I'm just going to take him out with a Sucker Punch. So, I brought Hunch Crow back, as you may have noticed from the tone of my voice. I was pretty excited about that. He's still my favourite Pokemon, and he's not as good in Gen 5, just because there's a lot of more powerful things now that kind of... Yeah, but I still love him. So, good game, dude. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.